Bowels Movement '08, bringing y'all NFL Pick'em Week 3. All right. Um, I did fucking terrible last week, man. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I had a bad week with the Pick'em, man. It's probably uh the first week in my 2 years of doing it. Last year and this year, this is probably my worst week. Was week 2. I went in ugly 6-10. Um, it was a bad week, man. I mean, the games I picked, man, it was just like, ugh. But I lost the Monday night game. The Jets, man, they fooled me, man. The Jets fooled me, y'all. So yeah. I won 6-10. Before I begin, rest in peace to Mr. Yogi Berra. Um, he died at the age of 90 last night. Um, you know, he's a he's a legend. He's a baseball legend, not even a Yankees legend. He's a baseball legend. So rest in peace to him. My condolences go out to his family. So yeah, I went 6-10 last week. My worst week ever, and I would like to redeem myself a lot. So, I'm gonna run down my week 3 pick'em, and like you know, I'm gonna just break it down, each matchup as I can, and I'll take it from there. So this is my week 3 pick'em. Thursday night football, Washington at New York Giants. The Redskins won last week. The Giants lost again. Another fourth quarter collapse. This week I think the Giants will win at home. I think they have to win at home. Um, I think they're desperate, and I think they'll win, and I think they'll pull it off. Atlanta at Dallas. Now this is tough. Romo and Dez is out, but their defense is balling. Atlanta, they got Julio Jones, Matt Ryan. They clicking right now, but I'm gonna roll with the Cowboys at home. I think the Cowboys will pull out. Brandon Wheaton will somehow put together a good game. That's what I predict. So I have Dallas. Matchup with two and no teams. So we'll see what happens. Oh shit. Atlanta opened up with the Eagles, the Giants, and the Cowboys. Wow. They had 3 state NFC East opponents. I don't know if that happened before, but that's that's kind of weird. Indiana, Tennessee. I think Indiana. I think the Colts are desperate. They're on 2. They're not going on 3. I think they'll beat Mariota and them. Oakland at Cleveland. Both teams won last week. Derek Carr balled out. Amari Cooper balled out for Oakland. Cleveland, Johnny Manziel, he was doing his thing. But I'm gonna go with Cleveland at home in the defense. Cincinnati at Baltimore. Cincinnati 2-0. Baltimore 0-2. Baltimore's desperate. They home and they've been out on the West Coast forever now. So they're gonna be back home, and I think they'll ball out, and I think they'll beat Cincinnati. Jacksonville at New England. New England. Jacksonville's off the win. New England beat Buffalo last week, but I'm gonna roll with New England at home, of course. New Orleans at Carolina. I like Carolina at home. Drew Brees is injured. Tammy Bay put the pause on him. And I don't know if he's gonna play or not. But I'm gonna roll with Carolina at home in the defense. I think Luke Kuechly will be back, but then Kuechly, whatever the fuck you want to say it. Philly at the Jets. Very tough game to pick. The Jets is on a short week. Philly is struggling with the offense, but I'm gonna roll with Philly at the Jets. I think Philly will come out and they'll play very, very aggressive, and I think they'll win. If they don't win, Eagles fans, y'all are in trouble. Tampa Bay at Houston. Houston won last week, I believe. Did they win last week? No, they lost last week. Yeah, so they 0-2. I'm rolling with Tampa Bay. They'll be 0-3 after this week. Tampa Bay is going to beat Houston in Houston. I think James Winston is going to ball out. San Diego at Minnesota. I like Minnesota at home over San Diego. Pittsburgh at St. Louis. This is a very tough game to pick. St. Louis at home with their defense, and Pittsburgh on the road with their offense. It's going to be crazy, but matter of fact, I'm going to change my pick. I'm going to roll with St. Louis at home. I like St. Louis at home. San Fran at Arizona. Arizona's home. Arizona's winning this. San Fran cannot mess with Arizona right now. Arizona's going to be 3-0 after this week. Buffalo at Miami. I like Miami at home. I think they'll beat Buffalo. I think they edge it up Buffalo. I think their defense will put the clamps on Tyrod Taylor and them. Chicago at Seattle. Seattle is desperate as shit. They're 0-2. They have to win this week. I think Seattle will pull it off, and they're going to beat the shit out of the Bears. They got Jimmy Clausen playing Seattle. Denver at Detroit. Very fucking tough game, but I like Detroit at home. I think they'll pull out at home. They cannot go 0-3. If they go 0-3, I think they're done. But I think they'll pull it out over Denver. KC at Green Bay, that's the Monday night game. Well, Denver, Detroit is the Sunday night game. KC at Green Bay is the Monday night game. And I'm going to roll with Green Bay Packers at home at Lambeau on Monday night. They ain't losing that. So that's my week 3 pick 'em. Rest in peace to Mr. Yogi Berra. And this is Bob's Movement 08. I'm out. Deuces.